Hello, everybody. I wanted to clarify again about personal readings because I do get several people have emailed me and said, they'd like a personal reading. How does it work? And I was going to put out that information again, and I'll also put it at the bottom of this video. Okay, so how this works is the easiest way is to go ahead and pay the funds, which is $25 for a personal reading, and it doesn't matter the subject matter. It can be anything, okay? So it doesn't have to be about a dead loved one. I know I have a lot of those up on my channel, but the readings will read anything. All right, and so $25, you can send it to my PayPal at siddareadings60@gmail.com. So that's SIDDHA readings60@gmail.com. And once those funds are received, what's always nice, you could do it simultaneously where the funds are received and then send whatever background you would like to send and an image, whatever images. It's always helpful to have an image. It feels like, it gives something for the one viewing it to, get a nice visual and connect up energy links there. Just so you know, I don't put a time limit on the reading. The last one that I did ended up being a good half hour. So I just go through whatever questions are asked. I take a picture of your writing or the writing that's sent, put it up on my screen with the images, and then link up the energy with that and just go through it. Okay, so far the several that I have done I've gotten very good feedback from, because not only do the readings just illuminate what's there and give an illumination of it, it also gives some beneficial messages about how to traverse the situation, how to grow from it and bloom from it. And this isn't anything that I ever have in my mind to do. So it's new to me, the readings, and it just seems to come that way. So it doesn't leave one just hanging. And many times with the pendulum, what can be felt is that energy lightens up whatever is happening. You can feel it with the pendulum. Okay, so this is the best way to do it. I have gotten several readings where people will send their personal information, the images, and then when I do say give them the PayPal info, I won't hear from them again. Okay, that happens, but it's nice if you're serious only to do it, because you've given me your confidential info, your images, and it's not, I'm just going to delete that, but really that takes a bit of an emotional toll on you, on the person, I would imagine, and then to just withdraw it, it happens, but it's just something that, because I have to do all that emailing back and forth and explaining, and then it's withdrawn, not the end of the world, but, and a few I have asked, well, I'm going to delete this if you don't, and then I don't hear again. So, it's just something, it's always nice to be serious, to get it in there, and so much nicer for me and you, it'll just click nicely. But, it's part of life. These things happen, and we just work with whatever is there. I am just putting this out as an offering. I haven't done a lot of readings thus far, and it's just, I asked for the $25 just for a bit of an offering for it because of the time it takes, and to give back in that way. Okay, so that's with the personal readings. The other one is I also want to say I really enjoy doing those readings. I've been enjoying the diversity of it. I like the challenge of it. I'm always surprised to hear when someone says, "Oh, that's the way that that happened," or whatever, because I don't know. So it's just a nice surprise, or for some reason it hits a mark in another way. Um, I just it's something that I do enjoy. I like the challenge, but I also like on my channel, as people can see, I have quite a mixture. I have a lot of spiritual, and maybe people don't know, they're just looking for one particular groove, and that's fine. That's the way it is. But for me, I really like a balance of spiritual, of beneficial messages with whatever, in terms of, I'm speaking about these murder crime cases, which I never thought I would get into. And first, I've never been really into even reading about crime, and all of a sudden, people are asking me for these things. But I never thought I would ever connect with spirits on the other side either. It just came. And that's the other thing I wanted to say is that in terms of the crime murder cases, I am just kind of slowing down a bit right now. I'm hoping some of them that are out there will come to light further. I know that a lot of people are really anxious about these things, and I really, for me, I just have to trust my gut on the balance there, on how far to go, when to put something out, also what not to put out, because I do not want my channel overrun by these things. I'm not looking to just illuminate something just for the sake of that tragedy, or this person killed that one, or whatever. I'm really looking for something to flower of benefit, and that's why I like the afterlife readings. Okay, so that's the second thing. So, if I'm not, never, I always see all my comments. I'll never ignore you. Um, it just, if I don't answer right back, it means I have seen it, or I will let you know I'm going to wait on that, or I'm not going to do that right now. And, I just don't take offense to it. It's just how things are flowing, and we will just take it as it comes day by day. And then just real quickly, the other thing would be about people have asked me about how to learn these pendulum readings. How do you learn it? And I don't, I've never learned it. You can't teach it. Okay, so this, I know it's hard. It's hard for me. I don't even, it's not hard for me. It just comes effortlessly, but I don't really know how it all came. I've been on a spiritual path for many years, and these things happened during this last blood moon, maybe, what was it, 3, 4 years ago now, three. These psychic visions opened up, and then boom, the pendulum, I think it was another moon, pendulum started behaving and moving, and my hand would move with it and reading things. Okay, and then it was voiced, and it was just making these connections, and it's a wondrous thing. I don't know. It definitely can't be something that's taught, because for me it's not learned. Okay, I have never learned it. It just happened, boom, like that. I know it is what it is. So, that's just with time. I mean, if what's meant to open will, and so I think people that are wanting to learn, or how to deepen their connections or their messages or whatever, it's just a matter of continuing to keep your heart open, to being open to nature, which was a huge thing here, and feeling, hearing, allowing your sensations to be very acute and in line with the moment, whatever's happening. And then there's more than that, it's about the energy movement, and then there's just this great mystery, and it doesn't matter. Whatever is right to come at the time will. Okay, so I've been through different subjects. I'm going to put underneath this video the way to the sitter reading 60@gmail.com. I might be putting it under some of the other videos, just so to keep it, because I don't think everyone always sees these videos. And just again, I just really appreciate, and I'm so grateful for the respectful comments that have come, and it gives energy to continue this. And people saying how much they have appreciated it, and I just can't tell you how much that has allowed for this work to continue whatever it brings. And thank you so much for that. And I put that one video, I think it was the Watts video, on private for a while, which really calmed down the really nasty comments. And now, of course, that it's come to a conclusion, you're just not getting those anymore. Okay, because people are like, oh, okay, there's not much to hang on to there. So that ended up being a good thing, and that might happen with some of them sometimes when they're out. If they're just attracting a lot of negative energy, it just tends to it's just kind of overruns it, and then all I'm doing is monitoring those comments. I do delete really negative, nasty comments. I don't think anyone else wants to see them, and I don't want them on my channel. Okay, so I believe this is ending. If there's any other questions, you feel free to put them below this video, comments or anything, and we will just keep going day by day and hoping for the best for all in whatever outcome flowers here, within the body, out of the body. Okay, we'll keep on. All right, have a great day. Bye-bye now.